Picture this, a magnificent long-awaited structure that holds the hopes, dreams, and beliefs of a people spanning millennia. We're talking about the Third Temple in Jerusalem, an iconic and deeply revered place that's central to the faith of countless individuals worldwide. But here's the intriguing part. Building this extraordinary temple isn't just about the bricks and stones. It's also about the perfect timing. Why, you ask? Well, that's where winter, with its frosty temperatures and unpredictable weather, enters the scene. In this journey, we'll explore why constructing the Third Temple in Jerusalem during winter is a decision of immense importance, influenced by a web of factors that combine faith, tradition, and practicality. Imagine a building that means more than just bricks and mortar. For Jews around the world, the Third Temple in Jerusalem is incredibly special. It's not just a building, it's a symbol of their faith and history. Why is it so important, you ask? Well, it's all tied to their beliefs about the future. Jews have been waiting for a really long time for this temple. They believe that when it's finally built, it'll bring amazing things. They think it will signal the arrival of their long-awaited Savior, the Messiah. This Messiah is supposed to bring redemption, peace, and make all the promises from their religious books come true. The story of this temple goes way back in time. There was a first temple, built by King Solomon more than 2,000 years ago. It was a big deal, a place where people felt super close to God. But then, it got destroyed by the Babylonians. Later on, they built a second temple, thanks to King Cyrus. This new temple became the heart of Jewish life for a while, but sadly, it was destroyed too. This time by the Romans during a big battle. Now, for over 2,000 years, Jews have been hoping and dreaming of building a third temple. It's not just about religion, it's a part of who they are. They believe it'll reconnect them with God and bring them back to a time when everything was perfect. This isn't just any building, it's a way of making things right with God, just like it says in their holy books. And this idea of the third temple isn't just a religious thing, it's a big part of their culture, art, stories, and memories. It's like a timeless source of inspiration. Imagine you're in Jerusalem during wintertime. The city gets quite a bit of rain during this season, which is super important because it helps fill up water sources and keeps the land healthy. But here's the twist. When you're trying to build something as massive and meaningful as the Third Temple, all that rain makes things pretty tricky. So why is rain a challenge? Well, first off, all that water mixes with the construction work and turns the site into a giant mud puddle. Imagine trying to operate big machines or move around with mud up to your ankles. Not easy at all. Plus, the soil in Jerusalem is kinda sensitive to too much water. If there's too much rain, the ground can start to erode, which is dangerous when you're building something as huge as a third temple. You really need a solid foundation for a big project like that. And it's not just the construction site that's affected. Roads can get all wet and muddy, making it tough to bring in material or move them around. Even the stuff you're using to build, like stone and wood, can be affected by the dampness in the air during the rainy season. So when it comes to planning the construction of the third temple, thinking about when it's the rainy season is super important. You want to make sure the weather is on your side to avoid these challenges. But remember, it's not just about the rain, it's also about respecting the importance of the temple and dealing with the real-life conditions in Jerusalem. Balancing all of this is a real puzzle. Imagine you're building something really important, like the third temple. You need to be super careful with the materials you use, because they're crucial for the temple's strength and how long it lasts. But here's the tricky part. When it's winter in Jerusalem, there's a lot of rain and humidity, and that can be a big problem for the materials. One of the main materials they use for this temple is stone. And Jerusalem has lots of limestone quarries, which is perfect. But here's the thing about stone. It doesn't like getting wet too much. Rain and humidity can wear it down over time, making the temple less sturdy. Even the beautiful carvings and decorations on the stone can get damaged. Then there's wood, another important material. It's used for things like beam and decorative details, but wood doesn't like water either. When it gets wet, it can swell up, warp, or even start to rot. Not good for building something that's supposed to last a really long time. Now, when winter comes with all of its rain and humidity, taking care of these materials becomes even more crucial. Rain can be a big problem, and the higher humidity levels can make things worse. They might have to use things like tarps and covers to protect the materials from getting soaked. So it's not just about building the temple quickly, it's also about making sure it lasts a really long time. Balancing the need to finish the project with the need to keep the materials safe from the wet weather is a big challenge, especially in a place like Jerusalem, where the weather can be quite unique. The successful construction of the Third Temple hinges upon the expertise and dedication of skilled laborers. These individuals play a pivotal role in realizing the intricate architectural designs and ensuring the temple's structural soundness. However, their safety and well-being are paramount considerations, particularly in the face of adverse weather conditions that winter brings to Jerusalem. The importance of skilled labor in this monumental endeavor cannot be overstated. Craftsmen, masons, architects, and laborers bring their specialized knowledge and craftsmanship to the project, translating architectural plans into tangible structures of grandeur. Their precision and attention to detail are crucial in creating a temple that not only fulfills its religious purpose, but also stands as a testament to human achievement. Yet the challenge lies in providing an environment conducive to their work, especially during the winter months. Winter in Jerusalem brings rain, lower temperatures, and the occasional snowfall, all of which can complicate construction efforts. Rain can render construction sites muddy and slippery, making it hazardous for laborers to navigate. Cold temperatures can affect productivity and worker morale, potentially leading to delays. Ensuring the safety of construction workers is paramount. Adequate measures, such as proper safety gear, shelter from the elements, and guidelines for working in inclement weather must be in place to protect the labor force. Moreover, laborers' well-being, both physical and mental, should be a top priority to maintain their efficiency and morale throughout the project's duration. Winter's challenges highlight the need for careful planning and coordination to optimize work conditions. Balancing the urgency of construction with the well-being of the skilled workforce underscores the complex interplay of factors that must be managed to ensure the successful realization of the Third Temple. The progression of construction projects is often a meticulously planned and time-sensitive endeavor. However, in the context of building the Third Temple in Jerusalem, the influence of winter weather introduces an element of unpredictability that can result in significant construction delays. These delays, while often inevitable due to adverse weather conditions, hold the potential to extend the overall construction timeline, possibly affecting the fulfillment of eschatological prophecies tied to the temple's completion. Winter in Jerusalem brings with it the challenges of increased rainfall, cooler temperatures, and sporadic snowfall. These weather conditions can disrupt construction activities in several ways. The accumulation of rainwater can turn construction sites into muddy quagmires, rendering them unsuitable for heavy machinery and making it difficult for laborers to work efficiently and safely. The reduced working hours due to inclement weather can slow down progress considerably. Moreover, the protection of construction materials from moisture becomes a priority during winter, which may require additional precautions and time-consuming measures. The need to ensure the preservation of these materials can further extend construction timelines. Construction delays, while often unavoidable, can have broader implications, particularly in the context of eschatological beliefs. The timing of the construction of the Third Temple is closely intertwined with religious prophecies and expectations. Delays can challenge the anticipated schedule, potentially influencing the fulfillment of these prophecies and the associated spiritual significance for the believers. Balancing the urgency and significance of the project with the practical realities of seasonal delays is a delicate undertaking. It underscores the need for careful planning, flexible scheduling, and contingency measures to mitigate the impact of winter weather on the construction of the Third Temple. This intricate balance between faith and practicality is central to the complexities of such a monumental project. The construction of the Third Temple transcends the realm of a purely technical endeavor. It is deeply intertwined with cultural and religious considerations that weigh heavily on the choice of construction timing. These factors encompass a spectrum of traditions, religious holidays, and cultural sensitivities that must be carefully navigated. Religious significance. The Third Temple holds profound religious importance in Judaism, signifying a reconnection with the divine presence. Consequently, the timing of its construction is viewed through a spiritual lens. The influence of religious leaders and scholars in guiding the decision-making process is considerable. Religious holidays. The Jewish calendar is replete with significant religious holidays, some of which may be considered auspicious for initiating a project as momentous as building the Third Temple. Careful consideration must be given to aligning construction commencement with religiously meaningful dates. Cultural heritage. The construction of the Third Temple is deeply embedded in the cultural heritage of the Jewish people. It is not only a religious act, but also a manifestation of historical continuity and identity. Cultural factors, such as the preservation in ancient traditions and architectural styles, are integral to the project's ethos. Interfaith relations. Jerusalem is a city of great religious significance for multiple faiths, including Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. The construction process must be mindful of fostering positive interfaith relations and respecting the sensitivities of other religious communities. Environmental considerations. Jewish tradition places a strong emphasis on environmental stewardship. Ensuring that construction aligns with these values may influence decisions related to the project's environmental impact. Public perception. The cultural and religious significance of the Third Temple extends beyond the Jewish community. Public perception, both locally and globally, is a critical consideration. Ensuring that construction respects cultural diversity and fosters a sense of unity can influence the timing and approach to the project. Community engagement. Engaging with the local Jewish community in Jerusalem and the broader Jewish diaspora is crucial. The construction process should be inclusive, allowing for community participation and engagement. Education and awareness. Cultural and religious factors also encompass the education and awareness-building efforts surrounding the project. Educating the public about the historical and religious significance of the Third Temple can foster a deeper understanding and appreciation. Navigating these cultural and religious factors requires a delicate balance between faith and practicality. The timing of the construction of the Third Temple must respect and honor the rich tapestry of cultural and religious dimensions, recognizing that this endeavor is not only a technical challenge, but a profound expression of faith and heritage. In conclusion, the construction of the Third Temple in Jerusalem is a momentous event, eagerly awaited by many. However, it's clear that the timing of this undertaking isn't just about religious beliefs. It's also shaped by real-world challenges like weather, protecting materials, worker well-being, and environmental concerns. Striking the right balance between faith and practicality is no small feat. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think are the most important factors to consider when deciding to start such a significant construction project? Please share your insights in the comments below.